Greetings, Dabblers. We are live, and welcome to BeDabblin Live. I am your host, El Horrible. Joining me, as always, is OJ, Obnoxious John. How are you, my friend?
Hello, I'm doing great,
And down there on the bottom, dancing around, as always, is everyone's favorite produce gender dabbler, the amazing Corndiff.
Hello, how are you? How is everyone?
Oh, Corndiff, I am fantastic. Everyone's mad because I scheduled a show when Uncle Rico show started. I've got Nick Bravo in the chat trolling me. But what can I say? Things are tremendous. Ben, speaking of tremendous, your stock has gone sky high while Cardiff's seems to be dropping. So that is why I invited you on the show today, my friend. How are you?
I understand. Well, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here to fill in.
I feel like everyone has to have already seen you on Opie, but yeah, how did that come about? Because I totally missed it live.
I was at my day job and I saw him post that he had the StreamYard link up on Twitter. And I was so frustrated that I didn't bring my laptop to work with me.
Right.
The one that has my setup on it. And then shit just kept popping up at work. But like flew home, surprised I didn't get a ticket, and made it just in time right before he shut down the show. It was like 90-something% luck.
Really? Did anyone else get on, or were you the only person?
There were other people that were on.
Okay, I didn't see. I just saw the clips of you and the Opster.
Yeah, that's the best part.
But that was fantastic. That was really good. You did a great job, man.
I appreciate it. It was good meeting him. It's like meeting a hero, you know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I would love to get Cordiff on with the Opster, because after all, the Opster did give birth to Cordiff.
He did.
Bill Loney, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. We love you, Corndiff.
Hello, Bill. Thank you, sir.
Now, I think I told you that you were Cordiff's father. Or who is Cordiff's father? I'm confused by that.
Who's his mother?
Opie. Didn't we have a conversation about you or Cordiff's father or something?
Well, yeah. And I mean, it would kind of in a way dox me, I guess, if anyone wanted to go back.
Okay. Never mind. Yeah. I'm sorry. Because I thought Bill Loney I thought he also was involved in naming Cordiff. So I think I've also given Bill Loney credit for being Cordiff's father. That's the only reason I brought it up. And then Bill Loney sent the super chat. So both of you in some way are related to Cordiff, which is fantastic. Speaking of which, I don't know how everyone else's weekend was, but my weekend was shit because everyone was so mad about everything that happened on Friday's show with Cardiff. I was a victim just like the rest of you.
I understand. Yeah, and Levy helped write that bit also, I think I heard.
From what I hear, I have no idea. This is all Cardiff. Everything about that bit was Cardiff. I got direction 30 minutes before we got on air. I feel that I was only invited because I have a roadcaster and I was able to disguise my voice. I feel used and abused just like the rest of you. What did you think, OJ? I didn't really talk to you about Friday's debacle.
I thought it was funny. It was pretty much, everything I expected from Cardiff Electric. I mean, if you're a Cardiff Electric fan, if you're a true Cardiff Electric fan and you followed his stuff, you should have known what was coming.
Right. Exactly. Who is taking or getting their news or, finding any kind of credibility in a potato and a guy in a wrestling mask? That's what I ask. You were a bit disappointed as well, right, Corndiff? God damn it, I can't get these names. I can't get them all.
Yes, I actually do get my news from you guys, so I was devastated.
Understood.
The neighbors were over, and everyone was kind of let down, but we made the most out of it. And got through it.
Understood. Super chat Jennifer Shoulders $4.99. Thank you so much. El Harid made it funny. I smoker coughed like a mother father when you came on with the voice modulation. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jennifer. Thank you. We tried, and some people thought it was funny. Some people thought it was really funny, and then other people were literally saying, why don't you just kill yourself and stop doing this stuff? And I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I guess I'll consider that.
After I thought about it, I think I was just I was being gullible, and I was hurt because I wanted to believe that Cardiff could pull that off.
Right, and everybody wants to believe that Chad wasn't just stung by a bee in the eye and there's an actual attacker. But we don't know. There's so many questions, OJ.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had it on mute. Yes, a lot of questions.
A lot of questions, not a lot of answers. I have somewhat of an agenda today. I saw Nick Bravo in the chat. Nick Bravo is one of our beloved chatters and someone we talk about on the show. And he decided to dox me by revealing my identity on his show, which I don't appreciate, but we'll get into that. Meanwhile, we do have this.
This is a Stuttering John special report.
So there is John news today, and I don't know if any of you are involved, but there has been a massive unblocksidus where John has unblocked an amazing amount of Twitter followers. I mean, I have blocked an amazing amount of Twitter followers. Why do you think I did that? OJ, what's going on? Were you unblocked by me?
I was, yes. And
yes,
he's trying. John is trying to unblock everybody, but he's having difficulty. He even messaged Twitter asking, why can't I figure out how to unblock everybody? So what's going on here? That's the big question. Is John coming back? Is he going to lean into the Dabbleverse? That's the big question for me.
Will he unblock Cardiff, even if he can get access back into it?
I think he will.
I hope so.
He has not yet. Cardiff has confirmed that John or I have not unblocked him. So, and I will not for a very long time. And I still don't know why, but I will not be blocking Cardiff for a little bit. Hey, read some chats because I gotta move something from one computer to another. OJ.
The Bears. What's
Corndiff. Yeah. Corndiff.
Oh, who's reading? Okay. From the Bears. What's up, Raytards? Hi, the Bears. How are you? Insufferable Bastards podcast. Why does OJ choose to nap when you go live? Jennifer Shoulders. Corn. John's Whippet can. I know who you are, Dabber. John's Whippet can. I know who you are, Corn.
They know
DBA
who all of
Dave.
us are.
Good for him. Okay. Galaga. Definitely knew it was you by your cadence immediately.
Yeah, I told Cardiff that might be the issue. I mean, I wasn't the attacker. I was just the guy on the phone. I called or came on the show later. That was the real attacker.
40 chest. The master has appeared. Chris Holm.
Skinny Chad Zumak.
Ooh, Skinny Chad Zumak.
Oh, that's Skinny Chad Zumak? Chris
Yes.
Holm. Oh, cool.
It says Skinny Chad Zumak.
Yep, that's him.
Scooter G. Am I still blocked by John?
You have to check.
Insufferable Bastards. Blocked by John and Jackie, but not by Z-Man. He's still got me blocked. I don't know if you think Zumak will start unblocking people soon also.
No.
That'd be nice.
No, he will not.
I'm starting to think that guy's not stable.
Clean Crevice, $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. No, I don't think Chad will be unblocking anyone anytime soon, honestly. Jules David, thank you for the $5 super chat. Steel Toe talking trash now live about Cardiff and BeDabbler show from the other night. I hate corn. What? Oh, so they're live too. Everyone's live.
Yeah,
So
I think Steel Toe's doing their what do you call that? Members only show right now.
Oh, so we can't even watch it.
I don't think so.
I'm not a member. Is anyone a member?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so you were awesome on Opie. You made Opie likable for a lot of people.
It was just fun chatting with him. I'm glad he didn't take the Zumok approach and think I was just there to fuck with him. I was worried about that, but he seemed to be open to just talking, and yeah, he started showing me glassware at one point.
Yes. Cool. Yeah. No, 100%. Jennifer Shoulders, $5 super chat. Don't get down, El Horrible. We've all had bad days. At least you didn't piss on anything. That is true. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that very much.
Always be worse.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, Cabby. It could be worse.
Right?
Yes, Elliot. Often it could be often it could be worse. All right. I got a cameo today from the great Bill Loney. Well, he got it. Well, I guess I didn't get it. BeDabblin got it from the great Dr. Steve.
Hello, BeDabblin. If you are the BeDabblin that I met at DabbleCon, you're quite delightful indeed with some amazing assets. Now, this is my friend Chanda. Hers are real, though. Now, if you're not, I'm assuming this is from Bill Loney. Bill Loney. Get it, everybody? They don't know. This is Chanda's friend Mike, and this is Tacy. And we understand that, unfortunately, this is a very serious and sensitive and private topic that you have chlamydia. And so we're going to talk a little bit about how to treat it. Basically, Mike is a clinical pharmacist. Chanda is a nurse practitioner. And I am your friend that may or may not have a medical license. And Tacy is retired.
Retired.
Yay. And so we're on vacation. All right. So let's talk about chlamydia. Obviously sexually transmitted and affects the women more than it does men. Men may have an asymptomatic infection, whereas women can get tubo-ovarian abscesses and all kinds of stuff. But it affects women way more than men. Men can carry it around, not worry about it for the longest, or not know that they have it for the longest time. So, right? So who cares, right, Mike? Yeah. Exactly. There you go. That's not. Okay. So how would we treat that?
Well, we typically use doxycycline for 7 days. The worst part about doxycycline is you can't go out in the sun. And we're here on vacation, so you don't want to get chlamydia.
Right. Chanda is going to wait to treat her chlamydia till she gets home because she doesn't want to not be out in the sun.
And I'm asymptomatic, so
there you go. Excellent. So listen, I hope you have a wonderful time with your chlamydia treatment, and I hope the rest of your week is full of fluids and secretions, but those not tainted by human pathogens. All right. Thank you, my friends.
Dr. Steve.
Hello, BeDabblin.
All right, I gotta stop that. Dr. Steve is the best. Hopefully it was okay to play that. I didn't realize I kept introducing people. I started watching and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna save this for the air. But yeah, that was Dr. Steve. Thank you, Bill Loney, for that. $2 super chat. Check your Twitter DM. Okay. I do. Steel Toe is open to everyone at the moment. For your information. All right.
What's that mean?
Should I go over there, I guess? And should we watch what they're saying?
Oh, yeah.
I assume they thought it sucked. But let me see. Hold on one second.
The Beers, yes, you can watch Steel Toe. Well, thank you.
With him,
Kinky
and
Loco.
Briar and Aaron, like we're all very positive. I'd actually never thought higher of Corey.
Yeah.
Now
so I am a little confused for sure. I know you are.
Yeah.
It'd really be nice to hear from him.
Dislabeled with 220 says higher hair, please.
better boomer joke, please. We need to work on those.
Oh, I guess that, well, they're talking about like Corey and stuff now. I guess they're off of us. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll let them do their thing. They've been like attacked by a million different shows. I have no problem with them.
Yeah, I don't really either.
I was just curious what they were saying about me and Cardiff because I'm like, it's so fascinating. Like people are either like super into it or they super fucking hated it. It was like Kinky Loco said it best when he told me it was like when South Park was supposed to reveal who Cartman's dad was. And then for April Fools, and then they just did the show Terrence and Phillip, Not Without My Anus. And the audience was so pissed off, like they kept getting death threats. It wasn't that bad, obviously, but there was similarities to that. I give Kinky Loco props for that, 100%. All right, so I have some voicemails pertaining to Friday. We can hear. Oh, sure, all kinds. Good ones, I guess, and bad ones.
Did we get a voicemail from that girl that kept calling in onto Cardiff show?
Oh, Gina Bobina.
No, there was a really annoying girl that wouldn't stop calling.
Yeah, Gina Bobina.
Was that her? That wasn't her, was it?
Are you serious? Oh, I thought you were just playing a joke.
No, I didn't even know. I didn't think that was really her.
Yeah, that was the one who was cackling like a witch.
Was it? Oh my god. I did not even realize that.
All right, here's 2 voicemails before Friday when people still liked me. Let's see. Hold on one second. Shit. Still getting all this shit figured out.
So are we going to be able to tell a notable difference between the pre-Friday voicemails and the post-Friday?
Oh yeah.
And just in tone?
Yeah, I think so. 100%.
I'll try to spot the differences.
All right, let's see if this works. Oops, it looks like your video file doesn't have a video track.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's right. Okay. Oh, no, I can just play it because it'll go through. I'm an idiot. I don't have to share anything because there is no video to share. So yeah, let's do that. Are you watching, Nick Bravo? This is how you do a show of comedy proportions. All right, here's the first voicemail I got called First Time, Long Time. Come on, you money.
Is it playing?
Oh, you can't hear that?
Not so much. Okay, am I the only one?
Did you hear that, OJ?
You're muted, OJ. Oh, there.
OJ, did you hear that or no? Where the hell had OJ?
I'm sorry. No. I did not hear that. I was switching between stereo mix and microphone. I apologize. We have a super chat from Carlos Danger.
Carlos Danger, $5. Thank you. To distance myself from El Horrible. Yeah, see, our viewership is pretty much the same as it always is, 40 people. That makes sense. So that's good. I appreciate you guys coming out and not going to that dreaded Uncle Rico show with that horrible racist Anthony Cumia. Here, it's just a horrible racist piece of corn, a pedophile. Never mind. I don't know where I'm going with any of that. And the corn is not racist. Absolutely not. He's distancing himself from El Horrible. Okay, I can figure out how to play these. I do have to share a window. Here we go. Okay. First time, long time. You hear that?
No.
Are you serious?
Not if it's playing, no.
Not if it's playing. God damn it. Mother effer. Okay, hold on. Let's do stop screen. Share screen.
Hold on.
Share tab audio. I did that.
I don't know why this isn't working.
I usually have to share the whole system audio for it to work right for me.
Yeah,
But
I got to.
that'll work.
I can't do it right now. I'm not going to do it. Check your DMs again. Bill Loney. Oh, is a timestamp of when they were talking about us. Okay. Hold on. I'm doing this. I'm going to the thing. 13. Wait, is it like backwards?
Fearless 31. I know you don't pay guests, but I mean, Corn is really dancing for you. May need to reconsider.
He's doing wonderful.
Just reading the chats. That's all. I liked that one. That's a good one.
Okay, I think I found it. Okay, let's go. Let's watch what Steel Toe had to take, or Steel Toe's take on us from Friday. Okay.
Sprinkle in some algorithm.
Yes.
Even, you know what? You do a 4-hour show like ours, twice a show. You want to sprinkle the algorithm? Sprinkle the algorithm. So I'm going to sprinkle the algorithm. We'll talk about the Cardiff thing tomorrow morning. I love Cardiff. I thought Ian BeDabbler did a really funny thing that pissed off a lot. You can really tell who's watching these shows to have a good time and who's watching these shows for blood. And they're just psychotic narcissists.
All of them.
I watched Cardiff piss off a lot of people by doing a silly, funny comedy stream.
I didn't get to see it.
Cardiff Electric, and we'll talk about this tomorrow. Cardiff Electric teased all day. He said, I've got the person who punched Chad Zumach.
That's right.
Okay, guys, look at me. He's a digital potato.
Right.
It's not 60 Minutes. It's not 2020. It's not Ted Koppel. It's not Edward R. Murrow. It's a fucking blurry potato on a computer screen. You thought it was a shoot, you fucking Mark? Jesus Christ. I'm sitting here watching people as Cardiff pulled up a black screen with a disguised voice guy. And that's all it was.
Really? Oh, yeah. That's kind of fun.
It's hilarious.
I would have watched that.
It's hilarious. The people who were sitting there screaming, going, that fucking sucks. You jumped the shark. I hate Cardiff. You're the mark. You're the joke. They didn't. That was the most beautiful thing to me. I'm watching 500 people in his chat. Great numbers for Cardiff. He deserves it.
Wow. Great.
Love it. Minnesota represent. And I'm watching 100 people or so just go ballistic. Cardiff's jumped the shark. Everyone wants to call everyone over or dead or broken or finished. They never are. Chad's not going to be finished. Chad's not going to be done. Chad's going to be around. He's not. I mean, he's broken, but he's not broken in the sense that they mean it, which is like his channel's over. He's broken emotionally, but that had nothing to do with the rest of us. That happened a long time ago.
He's got his own algorithm now.
He's an algorithm.
The Chad.
I'm jealous of Chad. Chad's an algorithm.
Kind of.
Yeah. Good for Chad. We've been saying that the last week. Good for Chad. He's the cash cow of the cash lol cow of MLC. They'd be broke without him.
You can keep milking him. He is the farm.
Milk him. Those supple teats. They're full of money. So anyway, I see these people. They're losing their mind about the Cardiff thing. And they're like, you jumped the shark. You fucking suck. And what I love about this.
Poor guy.
Those people don't understand. They're the butt of the joke. You're the punchline. The punchline is the people who thought that a blurry potato and a 16-year-old probably diabetic luchador, no offense, BeDabbler, I like you.
What did he say?
But a fat luchador and a digital potato, we're going to break a scoop for you.
Can you tell?
And you think I'm the bad guy?
Oh, boy.
You think I'm dog shit? You're out of your mind. You people are psychotic. You people need to be put in an institution. You cannot live amongst the rest of us.
I like that. Thank you, Aaron. That was good.
That was a great take. I enjoyed that.
Except for the whole fat thing. Am I really that fat?
I don't see it.
He's right. I'm obese. I'm obese.
Hey, at least you don't wear a bra.
Hey, stop it. Neither does he. That was another shirt. Oh, well, thank you, Steel Toe. I appreciate Aaron getting it. Yes. Yeah. There's something to all that. All right. Let's get into my Nick Bravo clips because I'm sure he's going, why isn't he talking about me? So here we go, Nick. We're going to start talking about you now. If you want to come in, send one of us. I'm on Twitter, or you can send me an email, bedabblershow@gmail.com. Let me put it, I'll make a banner. Oh, and if anyone wants to call in, you can call in or whatever. Let me see. Let me edit this real quick. Nick, send me an email at bedabblershow@gmail to come on the show. Clown hat, curly hair, smiley face. Okay, so put that down there. Nick, send me an email at bedabblershow@gmail. Yep, to come on the show. All right, yeah, and if you want to call, you can call and all that. Shiraz. Yeah, so Corndiff, are you familiar with Nick Bravo? Have you ever seen us talk about that guy? Can't hear you again. What happened to you?
Shit. I think I'm supposed to say yes but no, I don't know who he is.
Oh, okay. So he's a guy who does a live stream, and he was stopping live streaming, and that's the last time I covered him, and I was really sad because I really like Nick. He entertains me, and I really feel like I could help him make his live stream better, and maybe he can help me make my live stream better. So of course he lasted about a week, or I think he might have lasted a little more than a week, but he was live streaming again, and I came in and I wanted to help him out. He lives in Nebraska, but he's got to get out of Nebraska, and then everything will be better. So I got a bunch of clips. And that's Nick. He's drinking stomach bile.
Yeah, we won't be talking about any trolls because we don't want to give them attention.
Give me attention, Nick.
As far as I'm drinking tea. So
So he wasn't on StreamYard. Usually he's on StreamYard, and he can pop up the chats and everything. So I tried to make the chat kind of as big as I can. This is where I entered the chat. Nick has also said that he's going to stop drinking mochas, and I totally thought that was a mocha because it just looks like some gross, like I said, stomach bile. But he lets me know that it is not a mocha, but he has also not stopped drinking mochas.
It's evening tea. That's if you think that's a mocha. If you think that's a mocha, oh wow. I have been drinking mochas. Part of the problem of not having my my injection, like it needs to be, it's like I'm way too emotional. Oh my god, fuck.
So then he went on to explain that he's been taking injections of testosterone, but that's not important. Next clip.
No, I'm not. It has to be hot. I'm moving somewhere hot. It has to be warm.
What was that?
I was gonna say taking testosterone will make you cry. I thought that would be like the reverse.
Well, he said the testosterone was getting him really emotional and stuff. I guess it was having like this weird effect. I've never had testosterone, so I don't know. Because I'm all man, baby.
Right.
Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. Oh, so this is I think this is so I didn't have time to label any of the clips, so we're gonna kind of have to listen to them, and then I'll kind of tell you what's going on.
No, I'm not. It has to be hot.
Okay, so this is where Nick is talking about. Nick lives in Nebraska. He lives in the middle of nowhere in Nebraska, and I'm just kind of telling him, like, Nick, you can do, because Nick wants to be a comedian, and I envy that because I've always wanted to be a comedian. I've dabbled in comedy, and I've done open mics. I've done open mics since I was whatever. I've been doing open mics for over 15 years. And I will tell you right now, Nick, if you're listening to me, I only started live streaming in November, and I've reached far more people in about 6 months than I have ever reached at an open mic. So you need to rethink how you're going to approach comedy, because the clips I'm going to play are just really old school way of thinking, Nick, and we can help you. The Dabblers can help you. Bear with me with this because it all connects. It comes back to the Dabblers. I didn't know that Nick actually knows someone in our universe, someone very high up in our universe. And Nick would love to meet this person high up in our universe. But Nick doesn't believe that I know this person. So let's keep going.
Moving somewhere hot.
He's going to move somewhere
warm.
hot.
It has to be warm. It has to be, you know.
Oh, so this is a checklist of all the things Nick needs to move to.
It can still have winter, but like.
Someone's calling. Maybe it's Nick. Nick, call in. Hey, you're on the air. Oh, you bastard.
Like today, you know, the weather app's at 50 degrees. But then
the
weather app's at 50 degrees.
This is one of Nick's beloved chatters, Sabella Shepherd. And if you see the chat, she yells at me a bunch and she blocked me a bunch of times. So now I can't have fun in Nick's chat and try and help him.
But then because of the wind chill, it was, I think, 35, 40.
Hey, you're on the air.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, 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 what's up? Keeping it real up in the field, all right?
Yo, what's up?
What's happening, man? How are you?
I gotta pause this and it's coming back at me.
What?
I gotta pause it. I'm hearing double.
Caller, you're on the air.
I gotta pause the stream.
No, you sound fine. You sound fine to me. Can you guys hear him fine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you. But I gotta pause it on my computer so I can hear double.
Oh, you're killing me.
I love coin this. I love shot.
Oh, I love you. I love you too, man.
You're the best.
Yeah. Get your computer figured out and call back. Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, Carlos is stream sniping you, homie.
What? Carlos, you son of a bitch. The Dave Holmes of the Dabbleverse. I think he's mad because I called him that. All right, let's continue with Nick. Hi, Shabella, or whatever Sabella, whatever your name is. We do not block people here, so feel free to say whatever you want. And also, Nick can come on the show and explain all these things. I just find him fascinating. I want more people to watch Nick. I want him to become monetized. He's got to get 1,000 viewers. He only has 400 or subscribers. He only has 400 and something. You see, I have a mighty 34 people in my chat room. And I'm a 16-year-old who calls this chat rooms.
No, I'm not. It has to be hot. I'm moving somewhere hot. It has to be warm. It has to be warm. It has to be, you know, it can still have winter, but like today, you know, the weather app's at 50 degrees. But then the weather app's at 50 degrees.
Yep.
But then because of the wind chill, it was, I think, 35, 40.
Yep.
Holy shit.
So this is a weather report of Nebraska. Not really sure why I clipped that. But this is just a kind of sense of like what to expect on his show. It's a great show. And I really think all my listeners should become Nick Bravo listeners.
I don't know about Florida just because the expensiveness of it.
I hear that. I agree with that.
There's other places that I want to try. I don't think Florida has that many comedy clubs. That's the problem.
Now, this is insane to me. I don't know why you would try and figure out where you're going to live based on how many comedy clubs are there. And I happen to know comedy clubs are abundant in Florida. And Florida is also a really big state. Like that's saying, is there corn in Nebraska?
This guy's got kind of a Ken Otto cadence to it.
Well, apparently there are.
There's some similarities.
There's about 10 of them.
He fills the dead air way better than Ken Otto. So he's Googled it and he's discovered actually. Oh, wait, Sabella, make sure you put Sabella's chats up because, like I said, she is a beloved chatter of Ken Otto and a beloved chatter of us. Any friend, I'm sorry, not Ken Otto, Nick Bravo. Any friend of Nick Bravo is a friend of ours here. Actually, we do have more than you might think, especially in Jax. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There are a lot of comedy clubs in Florida. But Nick, for some reason, isn't going to move to Florida because there might not be enough. And what is he doing? A comedy tour?
But then again, I'm not sure how long it would take to get to all these places.
I would imagine traveling around Florida doing comedy would take a long time and is not very lucrative. So you have to pick one certain spot in Florida and figure it out from there, Nick. I'm just trying to help. Birch the Great. Read that, Corn, if you read it.
Birch the Great. On the last Cardiff Horrible stream, they didn't even read some of the super chats. Wasted money.
Hey, that has nothing to do with me. I already got my half of the money, so if you want your Cardiff's half of the money, please go to Cardiff. My half is non-refundable. And if anyone thinks I really got money from Cardiff for doing that, you're insane. All right, here we go. I don't even know what clip that was, but we're just moving along. Nicky Bravo.
Okay.
Remember, he reveals my identity.
You've got a point. However, here's kind of the plan that it has to have. I have to do a comedy club. I have to learn how to do comedy.
What?
Because I'm not very good at it.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Nick, one of your criteria for a place to move is that they have 100 comedy clubs so that you can learn how to do comedy because you don't know how to do comedy. I don't understand what is happening here. Nick, we have to figure this out before we make any big steps. You seem okay in Nebraska.
I've got some potential. I'm not very good at it.
Ugh.
Not very good at it.
Does he have any albums?
Does he have albums? No, those are all books. Nick is very smart. Oh, you mean comedy albums?
Yes.
No, you just heard him. Hasn't done comedy. He needs to learn how to do it. And he has potential though. And I believe that. I agree. But I think his potential is in trying to do a comedy live stream or podcast. There's no reason to waste gas money. You can do it from home.
I've never been to Florida.
You've never been to Florida?
Now, mind you, yeah, exactly. Start on open mics, do that, go do the comedy club tour. Florida, Texas, Nashville, Austin, all these different places. Chicago. There's all different comedy clubs. I don't have to go to friggin' California to do comedy. You
have to go somewhere to start doing comedy though before you plan an entire comedy tour of not even just Florida but different states in different areas. He said Texas, then he jumped up to Chicago. This is a massive comedy tour for someone who has only dabbled in open micery.
What I'm seeing is a man with a lot of confidence.
A lot of confidence. And that's why I think he has such great potential. I see this confidence just as you do, Cordiff. And I think we can harness that into a bottle and almost like a little bottle of lightning. There's something here, but he won't listen to me. He thinks I don't know what I'm talking about. Was that the end of the clip?
Those fuckers lost out. They lost out. They lost out.
Wait, who lost out? Hold on. Let me rewind a little bit.
Is Nashville, Austin, all these different places, Chicago. There's all different comedy clubs. I don't have to go to friggin' California to do comedy. Those fuckers lost out. They lost out. They lost out.
I agree. You don't know what you got till it's gone. There was a very famous poet that wrote that.
Meatloaf.
Was it Meatloaf?
Yes.
Meatloaf. All right. Next clip.
That's a fun fact. Most people think that Arnold Schwarzenegger,
What?
made his money doing bodybuilding.
What'd he say? This is something I've noticed about people. They like to use the word Schwarzenegger to say the N-word. I'm not saying that's what's happening here. However, in my own personal, experience, I found that there are quite a lot of people who do take those liberties sometimes. I'm not saying that's what's happening here. However, I did want to play this clip because I thought it was fun.
He didn't do money big. No. He had real estate. He literally owned his money to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He totally says that.
He didn't try. He didn't even try.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, you monsters. We do not judge here.
Here's a fun fact. Most people think that Arnold Schwarzenegger, made his
Send
money
him to
doing
Compound
bodybuilding.
Media.
Send him to Compound Media. I just want to get this one part because I didn't know that this is. He tells us how Arnold Schwarzenegger earned his money before he was like really famous.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm rewinding at the wrong spot.
Made his money doing bodybuilding. He didn't do money big. No. He had real estate. He literally owned several properties that he rented out.
See, I didn't know this.
So his tenants are going to work all day. Schwarzenegger.
I think at this point I'm in the chat asking him who are you saying?
At this point in 2023, I can't believe there hasn't been a rapper that to come out named Schwarzenegger.
Right, sure. Little
Schwarzenegger. So he's going to work out at the beach, right? He's going to Muscle Beach 5 hours a day.
I think
doing that shit. Meanwhile, his tenants are going to work, 9 to 5, saying, I gotta make that money so I can pay the big scary German. So he doesn't kick me out of this house. Smart fuckers. Smart.
See, I wanted to leave all that because I think that was Nick trying out a bit. I think that was Nick trying out a comedy bit, but with a little bit of truth in there about the whole Schwarzenegger thing. All right, next clip. Again, I don't know what these are. I'm just going by numbers.
So, do you think I'm actually going to make money on YouTube doing comedy, or would it be better for me to do a stand-up then? Work that, really hone my craft for a year, and then get a comedy stand-up deal on Netflix.
What? Is that all you have to do? Because I swear to God, no one in all my time doing open mics has ever approached me for a Netflix deal. So I've been doing it for almost over 15 years. So for it to happen in 1 year, I am really fucking up here.
He cracked the code.
Have either one of you ever done open mics or anything like that?
Never.
Not really, no.
All right, that's why you don't have Netflix deals. I get it.
Or Hulu, or Amazon. I think Netflix is really the only one that does the comedy stand-ups, right? Why wouldn't I do that? And no, I'm not smarter than everybody else. And I do see the potential. The problem is, I've been on YouTube since 2005. I haven't. It's not going to work.
Yeah. So Sabella's saying that they're working on managing expectations with reality. Yes, that would be my first thing with Nick, would be to say, hey, we have to figure out what is actually an achievable goal here and what you are just really, lying to yourself about. Because, yeah, you have to do comedy a lot longer. I know it looks like Netflix is just handing out comedy specials to their mailman and, the guy who does their laundry and all that. But I promise you, they actually, I guess, attempt to see these people do comedy before they put them on Netflix. It's blurry, but can you explain the paragraph you sent in this chat? BeDabbler. I can't read shit with my mask on, honestly. Can it? You really can't see it at all, huh?
So
yes.
Is he actually? He actually believes that that's the process, and he'll.
I mean, that's what
that'll
he said,
lead him to a Netflix special.
In the chat. Okay, I can put kind of paraphrase what I was saying. I was basically trying to tell him, like, stop trying to, like, do live comedy, and Kinky Loco's telling me to put it back up, and he can type it. I'm just telling him to stop doing the live comedy. Like, he seems like a guy who's always home. Here, I'll make it bigger. He seems like a guy who spends a lot of time, like, at home. I think he works from home. And if you're going to be home, like, write comedy. That's what I was saying. Like, write some comedy bits. Do a monologue. You're doing live streams anyway. And he had like 12 people in the live stream. And I told him, I was like, Nick, these 12 people here are right now here for you. Like, they want to see you. They're not 12 other comics who are just waiting to go up and do open mic time. Like, I don't know. He thinks like he's going to do an open mic and it's going to be like a whole shitload of people like every time. And that's not realistic. Most of the time when you go to an open mic, it's just the other comedians and they don't give a shit about them. Yes, that's what I said. Nick is talking about his ideal outcome. He knows it's not realistic to think that will happen. He just said it would happen after a year. Kinky Logo, this is what I wrote. You need to write comedy monologues and do them online. You have the potential to reach millions. Comedy club, you'll be lucky if 10 people show up with other comics. Think, Nick. That's what I was saying. I'm just saying, like, he'll be lucky if he goes to an open mic and there aren't 10 people there who aren't there are 10 people there who aren't just other comics, because that's the reality of it. But again, I think if you're going to do a live stream, all you have to do is, do something funny, write some comedy, and I will help him. We can do it together.
Teamwork.
Forever. All right. I have no idea what number I'm on.
Wait, where did that? Was he singing a song or?
That was me singing.
Oh, okay. Even better.
Thank you, though.
Jokes to my coworkers over their head, right? People just don't get it.
Oh, and I will also point out, you can't see it here, but I'll point it out later because we haven't gotten there yet. This clip is worthless. This clip doesn't matter. Let's go to the next one. I have so many. Let's go to the next clip.
I've had more people in here, but I'm not really worried about that. That's not what I'm going for, right?
Wait, what did he say in the beginning?
Something about not being worried about that.
Hold on. Well, I think this is the Patty C Cups clip where he's like,
if you gave me a week to do his voice, I think I could figure it out.
I think you could do it. That'd be great.
I've had more people in here, but I'm not really worried about that. That's
that's like a Patty C Cup thing where he's like, yeah, I don't really want, I don't care if there's that many people in here. I care that there's people in my live stream, but I'm old school like that.
I can't believe we have. But speaking of that, I can't believe that we have over 30 people in here.
Right? Yeah. No, I appreciate.
Well, the Uncle Rico show is on with Anthony Cumia, I believe.
Agreed. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting us. Birch the Great, $2 super chat. Perfect place for him was Showtime at the Apollo. Yes. Do they still do Showtime at the Apollo?
I don't know.
That's still a thing. I was on subreddit surfing with Birch the Great. He's a cool dude. It's good to see you. Thank you for the support, sir. Yeah, I don't know if is Showtime at the Apollo still even a real thing. I don't know.
Let's find out. Hey, and if I'm missing, by the way, speaking of like you guys sticking around, coming, hanging out with us, we appreciate it. If I miss some of your chats, I apologize. I got a few things going on over here, and it's my bad. I'm not trying to ignore anybody.
All right. Still a little bit more.
Right. I mean, BeDabbler, you don't know what you're talking about.
He won't listen to me.
You just don't. I'm sorry.
You just don't.
I'm sorry. You know, if I had some
Okay, this is where my mind blew up.
comedians that were YouTubers telling me something like that, I might put some credibility into it. You're not a comedian. You've never done stand-up. You're not in that world.
How the fuck can he say that?
Okay, wait, no, I'm sorry. That wasn't actually the part that blew my mind. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, all right. I know he doesn't know who I am, but at the same time, like I wasn't saying anything like that crazy. Like I was just trying to get him to believe me.
This is what the haters do. They want to waste my time. Because they think they see me, they think I'm a complete
I'm not a
idiot
hater.
that doesn't know anything. So they're like, let's fuck with the moron. No, there's no comedy in Nebraska. There's like one comedy club in fucking Omaha, and even
So I also don't think that you're thinking like about like other open mic opportunities. Comedy clubs are not the only places that there are open mics, Nick. There are coffee houses. There are tons of different opportunities to do comedy. Anywhere that you can get mic time, you can get comedy. And I really think there are more opportunities in Nebraska than you think. But, what do I know? I live in my mom's basement, so. I don't think this is the clip I was talking about either, but we'll get there.
then
It's coming.
it's some stupid milk toast improv. I hate improv. I'm sorry. I don't like improv.
I hate improv too. Did you see me on Cardiff's show on Friday? I can't improv for shit. Sabella Shepherd, BeDabbler. Here's the thing. He's tried this route with someone else twice and it went horribly both times. Well, then he has to quit comedy. I don't know what to tell him. I'm just saying, why waste your time going out to clubs when you're already doing this online? So try and make a show. Try and be funny. That's all. Every time I watch a show, he's talking about the hierarchy or how his autism prevents him from doing things, or how he really needs to go to the gym, but he doesn't go, how he really needs to stop drinking mochas, how he really I'm telling him, just do it. Just do it. Just write comedy and do it on your show anyway. You're doing a show. Just make it funny. That's it. It's very, very simple. Right, Cordiff?
So he's a man of action, is what I'm hearing.
Yes. All right. Just a little bit.
I don't want to. No. Sorry. No.
Oh, improv. I agree. Don't go do improv, Nick. That's just as horrible as joining a ska band. And you don't want to do that either. All right, next clip. What? What?
See, this is BeDabbler trying to make it about him because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about.
It's like you don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I do, brother.
Yeah.
This might be where he says it.
It's like I'm not doing improv.
I don't want you to do improv. You can write things. You can do a whole.
I know what works for me, and I know what works. And I remember like when I worked. BeDabbler, no, you have not.
So at that point,
no, you have not.
So what am I saying here? I've done comedy. I told him I've done comedy for over 12 years. And he's saying no. And I said, I've reached way more people online in 5 months than I have in those 12 years. Where I guess I lied because I've done comedy more than 12 years. So I don't even know. I can't even keep up with my own trolling lies.
No, you have not. No. I doubt that. I doubt that. Number one, I don't even know your real name. And number two, if you had any credibility, you'd be openly saying it. You'd be openly promoting it. You'd be openly saying, openly promoting it.
I am
sitting there trying to tell me to do stuff that I already know does not work. Because I do know what's not working. Okay, I mean, that's one thing I do know. I know what's not working.
Birch the Great, $2 super chat. Ska was cool one summer back in 1998. Actually, it was 2 years earlier in the summer of 1996, but you are correct, Birch the Great. Ska pretty much had a year, and then it was gone. So, so he does not believe me. He doesn't believe that I know anything about comedy, and which is fine. I get it. Maybe he saw my Friday show with Cardiff, and a lot of people are starting to say maybe El Horrible doesn't know anything about comedy, and I get it.
Writing seriously.
But I don't have any comedy writing books.
I also need to take the writing seriously. I've got books on comedy writing. Like, this is one of them. But see, the thing of it is like I spend way too much time sitting there with, I spend too much time just like fucking around watching YouTube and shit.
Yeah. So why don't you write some comedy while you're doing that instead of, showing us your comedy writing books? You don't need to write a book to write comedy. You just have to write the comedy. Write down your thoughts. Write down what you're thinking. Cherry Poppin' Daddies. Yes, Chairman Meow. Everyone's just going to name ska bands now. I should have worn my Less Than Jake shirt. I wore it yesterday. So I don't like comedy books. Either you got it or you don't. And I think Nick's got it. I don't know about y'all. Tim Downs, I don't know about y'all, but I've been eating pocket hot dogs all week. Yes, thank you. Chad does bring hot dogs from home, apparently, from the alleged attacker on Carter's show on Friday. He did reveal that Chad did not order a chicken something at the bar because Chad brings hot dogs from home when he goes out. So, pants hot dogs.
Like all gentlemen do.
By the way, that was the only thing that I wrote. All right. Let's keep going here because it gets good. I promise.
Writing seriously.
Wrong clip. All right. Like I said, I just have these all numbered and I have a horrible memory. So that was 13. Here's number 14 coming at you. Everybody be nice to Sabella.
A YouTuber who's a stand-up comedian.
All right, here. This is where my mind blew. He needed the money.
There's a YouTuber who's a stand-up comedian. There's quite a few of them, actually. One is Chrissie Mayr. She actively does YouTube and stand-up comedy. Now, if she popped in here, which she never would because she doesn't know I exist, and she said, even a couple of things about, here's what you should do, I'd be like, oh, all ears. Speaking to this one, I hear better in this one. Okay, what? Do this, do that. Okay, how do I do? I'd be like, where's the notebook? I'm taking notes. Right? Some jackball who comes in here. No, come on. I'm not gonna take somebody seriously when they've never stood on a fucking stage in front of a mic in their entire life. I'm not gonna tolerate it.
OJ, can you pull up or can you find the picture of Chrissie kissing me at DabbleCon by any chance? If anyone can find it. please get it to me so I can put it up so Sabella and Nick know that I am a close confidant of Queen of the Dabblers, Chrissie Mayr. So now I'm just trying to convince him that I know Chrissie. Like, I didn't think he was going to name Chrissie. Like, of all the fucking people in the world, every comic, he goes crazy over Chrissie Mayr, the Queen of the Dabblers.
He has no idea.
He has no idea. And he's just calling me a liar and saying, like, I'm just trying to troll. I want them to meet. Like, I want to make this happen. Yes, Sabella. He would like that, and I want to make that happen. I know Chrissie Mayr. I'm not lying. The Corn can back me up. So I tried to tell them that if they looked on my live shows, she was literally on the first episode. The first episode I ever did, I did a test stream, and she came on at the end because Frank was watching, her fiance, and she came on, but they had trouble finding it. I understand. There's a lot of videos. So they actually played.
We were actually on her show for the
That's what I said, the Christmas special.
The
I
Christmas
told him that
special.
too. He didn't believe me. They didn't believe me.
It's a YouTuber who does.
Oh, that's the. I keep going back to the exact same one. All right.
Like doing safe comedy. I want to say horrible things that
Yes.
offend people,
Yes.
like George Carlin or Richard
El-
Pryor,
We're El Horrible.
Chappelle.
We're El Horrible.
You know, any
Cardiff
number
Electric.
of people.
El
Not
Horrible.
this, you know, safe and sound, you know, just nasty,
Yeah.
just idiot shit.
Get it out.
Bob Saget was actually a pretty a good comedian.
No.
He had a TV show.
He did.
And that's another thing. Some comedians get TV shows. Maybe I would like a TV show. I'm never going to know unless I'm on stage. But then again, I also got to be fucking healthier. Yeah, those days are over.
Yes.
I know. I agree. I kind of agree.
Yeah, let her know that you know, this is like one of her number one fans. I had no idea until I heard him say Chrissie Mayr's name. But yes, Kinky Loco. Kinky Loco is a beloved chatter, and he can get Chrissie and Nick together. But I would like to be there too. If Chrissie's gonna do Nick Bravo's show, I'd like Nick to have me on, Sabella. I don't know where Nick went. He was in here at one point.
Oh, Kinky's got the picture. I've been trying to find it. I didn't know where to look, but Kinky's saying he's got the.
Oh, he has that. Oh, okay. Oh, I got the picture. Oh, okay.
That's what he's
Sorry.
saying. He's want me to send it. So yes, Kinky,
No.
send it, please.
Yeah. Send it to shit. Can you send it to Obnoxious John on Discord? Or send it to me on Discord? Kinky Loco. Yeah. So, but yeah, we will get Chrissie Mayr.
Baloney gave it to me here. Let's see.
Okay. Can you put it up? Yeah. Check this shit out, Sabella. We're gonna get Nick and Chrissie Mayr together. We're gonna get Chrissie Mayr on Nick's show. We're gonna get Nick on Chrissie Mayr's show. This shit's gonna happen. This is going down. All right, I'm gonna play another video because I only have 60 more left.
You know what, BeDabbler?
What? Yeah.
Upload it on your channel, and I'll watch it.
Okay, so he doesn't believe
Upload
me.
it on your channel, and I'll watch it.
He wants me to.
You know, I mean, seriously.
So now he's starting to.
I'm gonna Google this because I'm gonna see if
he's interested. I got his attention. Once I said I knew Chrissie Mayr, I knew I got his attention. There we are. Oh yeah, that's right. She kissed. Or no, wasn't there another picture where she kissed me? Anyway, there we are. That is me and the great Chrissie Mayr. So make sure you take a screenshot of that, Sabella, and send that to Nick, or hopefully Nick is watching. What is going on? Why is this guy Jared talking about hate speech? What's happening? What am I missing?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been trying to deal with the picture thing, so I've been missing the chat.
What's hate speech? Ugh. Does there always have to be like an issue?
Nah, it's just
Just
Jared.
watch the fucking thing. Why does everyone have to be involved? All right, here we go. Chrissie Mayr is hate speech. Whatever. He's a fan of hers. I'm not going to judge someone by what they like. Who cares, Jared? So don't watch her show. That doesn't mean I'm not going to make dreams come true. I am all about hooking people up with their heroes so that they can eventually find out for themselves that it's not worth meeting your heroes. Okay? So let me do this nice thing for Nick because I think he thinks I'm making fun of him. In the first episode, I might have been because it was kind of, you hear about all the kind of sleazy shit he did in his past. But he did his time. He is, he's a good dude. How would you feel about me being in the room too so everyone is comfortable? What? Oh, I don't care. Well, no, we're not going to be like in a room. You mean like in a live stream room? Oh, let me remove this. I don't know why everything's black. Sorry about that. Sabella, I don't care. You could be there. Whatever. Jared.
Oops.
Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, so she's not really, but she's pretending to kiss me. Look at that, Sabella. You can't deny that is friendship.
Yes.
To the highest umpteenth level. So yes, I do know Chrissie Mayr, so I can make Nick's dreams come true.
Noise made one about me. That's why I, don't.
That's why I wanted to say thanks to Baloney for sending those.
Oh, thank you, Bill Loney. Thank you for sending those pictures. I appreciate it, bud. Okay, so this is where Nick talks about how he knows I've made videos about him. He's brought me up before. He said some guy in a luchador mask had started making videos of me. Again, it's all in good fun. We're just fucking around here, Nick. Don't take it seriously. But I would like to help you, and I think we can make we can help you make an entertaining show. An entertaining show?
Put any faith in Stuttering John from Canoga Park. It's like, okay, Johnny boy.
Okay, so, see, I even got her to almost touch my junk. Look at that, 3 photos of myself and Chrissie Mayr.
There's no denying it at this point.
There's no denying. These are not Photoshop. Nothing about this. This is me and my gal, Chrissie Mayr. Before I dumped her ass.
Thanks, Kinky Loco, for sending that pic.
Thank you. Yes, that was the one I was actually thinking about originally.
Again, some 40-something, 50-something year old fuck who's gonna fuck around with me because whatever, right? Dude, I don't know. I don't know what to do about shit. I really don't know.
How old is Nick?
I don't know. How old is Nick, Sabella? I would imagine he's like in his 40s, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say late 40s.
Sabella knows. She said she's known him for a long time. So, yeah. Again,
rabbit hole, folks.
Okay, so now he's starting to understand the rabbit hole of Stuttering John and Chrissie Mayr. And we're getting very close to him revealing my identity.
There's a rabbit hole, folks. There's a fucking rabbit hole. Holy shit, there's a rabbit hole.
Yes, there is.
No, in Stuttering John, no. John's real name. Real name. He's a comedian. He's a public comedian. I'm not doxing anybody. Because Chrissie's got a video of him up, the Chrissie Mayr podcast, episode 78. John Melendez.
No!
John Melendez.
Stop saying
She's
my
interviewing
name.
him. Best known for his time on the Howard Stern show as Stuttering John. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. But then again, BeDabbler, doesn't want to confirm or deny that he's Stuttering John. So he might be, blowing smoke up my ass. Anyway. She's got 3 of them. Yeah, Stuttering John is BeDabbler. I guess he used to be on the Howard Stern show.
No.
Yeah, I'm attracting big names. Okay. Mayr. Oh, it's gonna be juicy.
I've been doxxed. Ian Hawk, thank you for the $2. Is corn dip also the potato from Palm A Swipes Left?
No, I'm not.
No, he's not. That was a potato. He's corn.
Born a corn.
Born a corn.
Diet corn.
Oh, so I had to tell you this, corn dip. So I have some friends who back home where BeDabbler used to grow up, they were into, you know, all the Opie and Anthony and Stuttering John shit. And people who I knew would kind of be into all this. I gave them a heads up that, you know, I'm kind of doing all this. And one of them, I wake up to a text the day after you did Opie, and it just wrote, Opie is corn again. Like, he's funny. He's been born again, but he used the word corn. And I was like, how the fuck did you see that?
That's
he was
awesome.
so excited. He was like, I can't believe the corn made Opie funny again.
Corn Dip has a knack with all his guests, dude. You have something. You bring the best out of everybody that you bring onto your show.
I'm glad some people see that. I personally don't, but I'm just gonna keep gritting my teeth and getting through it.
It's the voice. It's your voice. He said,
I'll take it.
It's very soothing, and I agree. It's very fun to listen to. All right.
See, I'm gonna be like, came into the Mackin podcast.
I don't know what happened.
Holy shit!
He went full retard.
What the fuck is that?
Ceased and teased. Nope. We're
Oh, this is when I was telling
Somalian?
No, because I was saying cease and dentist, cease and desist, but I wrote dentist because I'm telling him stop saying my name. You know, stop telling everyone BeDabbler is John Stuttering John, but he's having fun with it, so he wouldn't stop. He just had to tell the world that I'm BeDabbler. Or BeDabbler is Stuttering John, which also I think is funny because this video was originally called like Hanging Out. And then once he realized there was an entire rabbit hole of Stuttering John and like Chrissie Mayr, he changed the name to put Stuttering John and Chrissie Mayr, which, Nick, that is a great first step. You're learning. That is fantastic. Yes. Latch on to the algorithm. But yeah, he's just kind of gloating that now he has revealed my identity. So are you Stuttering John or no, BeDabbler? Yes. How many times do I have to say, I am Stuttering John? All right. He got me. I disguise my voice. That's why I put on the mask and all that other crap. But yes, he got me. All right. That's why I'm doing this show. So I can get ahead of it before the news outlets learn about it and the media and, you know, all that crap. You think people care that Donald Trump might get arrested on Tuesday? No. They care that Stuttering John has been revealed to be the BeDabbler.
You brilliant moron.
I'm a brilliant. He's a brilliant.
Retard.
We're not dentisting. We are not dentisting. I'm good. Oh man, I wish I had StreamYard on this computer. Oh, this is gonna be juicy. Juicy.
Bastard.
I might have to. BeDabbler says, I'm banning you. Is this like somebody saying, you never work in this town again?
Yes.
Okay, Johnny boy. Stuttering John Menendez.
Johnny
boy.
I didn't kill my parents.
That's fucking hilarious. You know.
Bastard.
Can you get me on Howard Stern's show?
No, I can't even get myself on Howard Stern.
Why he magically transformed into a whiny, wokest little bitch.
I agree with you there, Nick.
I'd love that. I would love that anyway.
I would love to ask Howard Stern that too. Hey, Nick, if you can get me on the Howard Stern show, I'd love that. Howard won't talk to me anymore. Oh, so yes. Nick has revealed to the world that I am the great John Menendez, which isn't true. My name is Melendez. All right, let's keep going. Sorry. Is it this one?
I'm just gonna see what's going on and whatnot. And and that's the thing. A lot of these comedians, like I remember, I was watching one comedy thing. It was 4 comedians. I'm trying to think who was there.
Hold on. Hey, what's up? You're on the air.
I just want to let you know, I DM'd Muttering Jay. The gig is up.
You son of a bitch. Now the world will know. I see. This is why I wanted to get ahead of this, Sabella. Rather he didn't. Rather who didn't. Oh. You should isolate that juicy. All right. If Sabella doesn't want me to, I won't do it.
CK Lewis.
Okay. So that was something. He starts mentioning something with comedians. Notice it. Tell me if you've heard of this comedian.
And that's the thing. A lot of these comedians, like I remember, I was watching one comedy thing. It was 4 comedians. I'm trying to think who was there. One was CK Lewis. I'm trying to think who the other ones were.
It's Louis C.K., not C.K. Lewis.
He said C.K. Lewis.
Yes. God damn it, Nick.
Holy shit.
I understand you trip over yourself sometimes. I do it too. But that one was bad. It's Louis C.K. But I'm a big fan of Louis C.K. too. Nick, we have so much in common. We both think Howard Stern is a woke girl. We both love Chrissie Mayr. We both think, or we both know Bob Saget had a show.
But they were all joking around about how, they all come from, it's like they know that they're fuck ups in life, but they can laugh about it, right? They can laugh at the absurdity of life.
Yes, all comedians are fuck ups. They do call him C.K. Louis in some other language. Yes, I believe in Chinese, right? They say names the other way around.
Oh, C.K. Louis.
Oh, C.K. Louis.
C.K. Louis.
Louis. They read differently too.
This is like when I was in Hollywood. If I wouldn't have been homeless, I probably would have spent time I don't want to say tracking down because that sounds stalkerish, but I would have made more of an effort to go meet with established people in the field who were.
So what he's saying here is when he was living in LA, I guess he was kind of homeless at that time. But if he wasn't homeless, he would have tracked down other comedians in the field. But he doesn't want to sound like a stalker. Nick, don't do that. That sounds very stalkerish. Do not track down other people. Let it happen organically, just how we met organically. This was meant to happen, Nick. I didn't stalk you. You didn't stalk me. I heard about you. I went into your stream and I said, this guy has it. Know what it is yet, but you got it.
Already actors, but I couldn't do that because I was homeless. Nobody wants to hang around a homeless person.
No, they do
especially
not.
Somebody in the internet who's an actor,
Right. No, don't approach celebrities or comedians if you appear to be homeless. I promise you, they will not take anything you say seriously.
Yeah, I've been to the Home Depot in Canoga Park, but this was years ago because I'm he who's not going to be named. We go to Home Depot quite a bit when he did the handyman thing, and I'm sure it was one of the ones at Canoga Park.
So this is where I told him that I just, or I think I told him that, or I either lived across from the Home Depot in Canoga Park, or that I had just sold my place in Canoga Park, and asked him if he was familiar. So yes, he is familiar with the Home Depot across from Canoga Park.
Interesting.
I just thought I would throw that in there. He is so on the fringe of the Dabbleverse. He doesn't even know it.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, the more we cover him, the more I like him. I'd love for him to come on the show.
Agreed. Nick, come on my show.
Do it.
I believe that you did stand up. I believe that you. I've got to look more into it. So no offense, but
I understand being wary of, me just, I'm just popping out of nowhere going, hey, I'm Stuttering John. Rubba-lubba-dub-dub. I'm going to help you with your comedy. I don't know, Morty. I don't think he's going to really listen.
I got to look more into it just because.
That was horrible.
Howard Stern was pretty edgy back in the day, and now he's a corporate shell. He's
Yep.
The world is very different now, sadly enough.
Stop drinking that dirt water. He said it's
Which
tea.
means if I want to get into stand-up comedy or really anything, yeah, I know I can reach more people online. The problem is I just need to learn how to do comedy.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to address two things here. Sabella, I am being genuine. Stop it. Talk to any of these people. They'll tell you I'm the most genuine person they know. Except for Kevin Dumbfuck. Don't ask him. He's a liar. And his real name is Carl Hamburger. Anyway, yes, Nick, I would say if you want to be a comedian, the first thing you should do is learn stand-up comedy.
I do comedy. I know I can reach more people online. The problem is I just need to learn how to do comedy.
Yes. If you want to be a comedian.
Because I don't know how to do it. I'm keeping my expectations realistic.
Realistic? You just thought you would get a Netflix special after 1 year of doing open mics.
He's
I don't
totally
understand.
grounded. Totally
Yes.
grounded.
It's just back and forth, back and forth. My head hurts. Oh, I had to listen to this all day to get these clips, and now I'm reliving it. I torture myself.
I believe that you did stand up. I believe that you.
Oh, finally. It only took to clip 28.
I've got to look more into it. So no offense, but
Did I already play this one?
I got to look more into it just because.
I don't think so.
Howard Stern was pretty edgy back in the day.
Yep, that's exactly
Maybe,
the last
yeah,
clip I
yeah.
played. Okay. Again, I'm just losing the number, but we are coming down to the wire, I promise.
Oh, Dabbler, you're
What?
No. I'm somebody who needs feedback from other people.
Okay.
I need good feedback from other people.
Oh, you only okay. Even better. I understand what you're saying. You want immediate reaction. Well, my friend, let me tell you, after Friday, I will let you know the chat room will give you immediate reaction to what is going on.
Caller?
Caller, you are on the air.
Hey, I just wanted to say, this guy sounds like an idiot.
How dare you?
That's all.
This is my beloved friend, Nick Bravo. Get off my phone, you marauder. All right, Nick. This is how I defend you, see? But yeah. I forget what we were talking about. That guy fucked me up. Let's keep playing.
I could do comedy all day long for months on end.
What?
In my apartment, and if nobody sees it, how do I know if I'm any good?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, they will let you know, Nick. The chat will let you know. Now, I'm telling you, like, at least the people that are on your YouTube are coming here for you. They will be honest with you. They will tell you when something works and something doesn't. Trust me. They will. Once you start building an audience, they think they know everything. Oh, you should do this. You should have this person on. Hey, you should have me on. Oh, you should do this. Your clips are too low. Oh, your clips are too high. That's a stupid thing.
Because if I'm really awful and I'm just doing it really badly,
yes,
then all I'm doing is learning how to do it wrong.
Ugh.
And then I've got to relearn. Not only do I have to relearn, but I have to break the conditioning of the wrong stuff.
Right.
It's like why I don't want to do internships here in Nebraska, because doing an addiction counselor internship here in Nebraska is not going to teach me how to do it in, Miami or Texas or
why would it be
some
different?
other state that I'm going to move to.
Wait, internships are different depending on what state you go to? They don't teach you the same stuff?
Different altitude, different curriculum.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, I don't understand that. Yes. If you learn, what was you seeing, like addiction specialist? That's great. You should do that and help people. I promise. If you do it there in Nebraska, they're doing the same training as everywhere else. Hold on 1 second. Hey, you're on the air. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Is this BeDabbler?
This is BeDabbler.
Fantastic. I think Mr. Nick Bravo is suffering from analysis paralysis.
Ooh, please
He
explain.
needs to make a move.
He does need to make a move. That's what I'm saying. All he does is get on his live streams and talk about what he should do instead of actually just doing it.
Yeah, I mean, when he pulled out that comedy writing book, it didn't seem like that spine was very broken.
Right.
I really just need to see him come on this show and do one joke. Have Chrissie help him write one joke. Do it on here. He'll get the immediate reaction.
Yes.
And, it's a formula like everything.
Who are
He's
you?
just analyzing it too much.
Who are you?
This is
you
Arrow
genius?
Kitty.
Arrow Kitty, a beloved chatter of mine. Yes, thank you, Arrow Kitty. That is a fantastic.
Yeah, no problem.
That is a fantastic idea. Yes, let's get Nick on the show with Chrissie. Let's all help him construct a joke and start from there. Yes, he needs to start somewhere. He needs to stop talking and he needs to just do it. I'm with you.
I'm a big fan. He has good energy. When he doxed you and he found out about Chrissie, his energy went through the roof.
Right.
And my apologies about what I did right there. The cat actually did write that. My apologies.
That is fantastic.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So my apologies about that. But however, this guy is gold.
He is.
He's just got to pick up the ball and run into the end zone.
Agreed.
Arrow Kitty out.
I'm with you. Thank you, Arrow Kitty. One of my beloved chatters.
Great call. Great caller.
He's always a great caller. See, Sabella, we have people who are very supportive and only want to see Nick thrive because we do. We see something there. I think he has great energy. I think he can be, somewhat of a YouTube presence, not president. I don't know. Who is the president of YouTube? Maybe if he wants to be the president of show business. Wasn't Harvey Weinstein that? I feel like that position is open. All right. Just a few more clips here. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us. Our numbers haven't been that bad. They've been pretty normal, like in the 30s and 40s. And, we've had higher, we've had worse. We were a little afraid because Uncle Rico is doing a show at the same time with Anthony Cumia. But yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching Nick Bravo because how many times can you see Anthony Cumia and Shuli talk about John when we've never heard Nick Bravo talk about John?
Yeah.
Right?
That's a fact.
That's a fact. All right. I have a feeling this is the same clip, but I have to.
Say when I move to a city, whether it's, let's say it's Austin, and I go to comedy clubs.
Yep.
And I take some classes to learn how to do comedy. And let's say somebody says, oh, yeah, you're good. And I learn how to market myself. And eventually, I make friends who are in the industry, people much younger than I am, who know what they're doing, who can kind of, because my humor, Gen X humor, different from millennial humor, from Gen Z humor.
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, the number one thing that other comics want to do, especially younger comics, is help out older comics who have never done comedy or have dabbled in comedy before. Come on, Nick. I am giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. Let's get on a show together. Let's get Chrissie and let's figure this all out. Let's get your comedy career rolling. We need a hotline for European callers. Why? You can't call the 973 number? I don't know how international numbers work. International call rates may apply. But yeah, I have no idea how that works. I'm sorry. I guess if you wanted to call me on Discord, you can call my Discord.
Or Skype offers international calling.
Well, I'm on Google Voice, and that's how I have the number, so I don't know.
I'm saying for the callers, like you could get, you could get a Skype account for international calling.
Oh, okay. Dance, Corndiff, dance. The dance of the corn. It's mystifying. Look at him there. All right.
Why, and etc. So I need to learn how to do that, do it correctly. Then eventually maybe get a Netflix show. But even then, after that, then what, right?
I'll be in touch, Sabella. Okay, so you talked about getting a Netflix show again. Again, we have to get off this whole Netflix thing. Netflix will come. That will always be there. But we can't have Netflix in our vocabulary right away. You have to have things in your vocabulary like writing and timing and punchline. Then we'll talk about Netflix. I promise you, we will get to the Netflix chapter of your comedy writing book. All right. Everyone's still hanging in there? Everyone all right?
Yeah, we got a super chat.
Oh, we do? Oh, thank you very much. Birch the Great, $2. I'll be your first student in comedy. There you go. We should open a comedy school, Nick. By a guy who's dabbled in stand-up maybe once a year in the last 15 years, and then another guy who really hasn't done it at all. Yeah, we could have a really good school if we did that. Keep dancing, Corndiff. That's what you're here for.
Tremendous. Yeah.
Tremendous. Yes. Dance,
Yeah.
dance with my hands.
Yeah.
Stuttering John J. Leno. No, I just
All right, this is where he really starts to find out about my resume.
don't know who you are. That's the thing. I just don't know who you are. Yeah, yeah, you're an American radio personality.
Call me the
You're right.
American
I don't know who you
Nightmare.
are. That's the point of it. Okay, so you left the show to become the announcer at, let me read this, right?
What is happening?
Let's see. He is best known for being on Howard Stern,
Yeah.
initially working as an intern. Okay.
Hey.
He became known for asking celebrities
You don't
impertinent
have to bring
questions.
that part up.
Okay. He left the show to become an announcer on The Tonight Show and also worked on Leonard's later shows.
To get the
In April
money.
2018, he opened up the Stuttering John podcast.
He doesn't sound very impressed.
Let's see.
Announcer for the Tonight Show.
1988 to 2004, Howard Stern Show.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah.
15-year run as Stern's employee.
Mm-hmm. You can have a little excitement in your voice when you say it.
Let's see.
All right.
2004 to 2014, Jay Leno shows.
Mm-hmm.
2014 and other projects. On-air contributor to the Stephanie Miller show. I remember her
Oh,
show.
who cares about that?
I don't think it lasted very long.
Sabella, make sure he knows that I was the head writer of the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast.
Oh, this is fun. 2017, he announced he'd be running for U.S. Senate against Dianne
right.
Feinstein.
Yeah, and I lost, okay?
But then he withdrew.
Yeah, I withdrew. I mean, that's what I did.
2018, Stuttering John podcast. Huh. Okay.
That impressed you?
And so he has been in a few things.
A few things. The announcer of the Tonight Show. Ed McMahon's coveted position, one of the most coveted positions in all of entertainment, and you go, oh, he did it a podcast a couple of years ago. I don't know what it's going to take to impress you, Nick, but I am willing to try. God damn it. If Jay Leno and Howard Stern doesn't impress you. I have my work cut out for
I've
me.
heard of Airheads. That was 1994.
You're impressed with Airheads? Did you know one of my songs was on the soundtrack as well? What was it? Talk My Way Out of It. Yeah.
That was John's.
Yes, that was my song.
That was your you did good.
Yes, that was the Stuttering John band. And I also had a line where I said, I still masturbate constantly. So he's impressed with my own podcast and Airheads. My cameo, my 2-line cameo in Airheads. Where the second line is just constantly. I used to masturbate constantly. Bastard. It's not what you used to do. It's what have you done for me lately? Exactly. Airheads wasn't you lately. What'd you say, OJ?
I said exactly. I mean, Airheads, what was that? 30, 40 years ago?
That was 94 or 95.
So,
might have been 93, honestly. I think it was 94, though.
All right. That was
94.
Yeah, 94. All right. Because that's when my album dropped. They didn't even say that back then.
Yeah, don't forget about your prank phone call to President Trump. You beat Shaq in a basketball game. I mean,
yes, all these things. I was the head writer of the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast. Come on. Thank you, D-Man 96. Pranked. What was that? Pranked the president? Yes, beat Shaq. Agreed. I thought OJ was pulling that out of his ass. Okay. Just a couple more clips here. Just introducing everyone. Make sure you go subscribe to Nick Bravo. There are a couple of Nick Bravos.
I love the all caps. I was the announcer of the Tonight Show. Okay.
Yeah, so I was in the chat room trying to tell him I was the announcer in the Tonight Show. He's not taking me seriously, obviously, but whatever. We go on. I understand. It's hard being a famous celebrity. Every time I walk around without my mask, they're like, hey, aren't you the guy from Airheads and that podcast? And I'm like, well, yeah, that's me.
Good word. No.
I sub,
oh my
see?
God. He said, sorry, I thought I discovered something. No, John, you did not discover anything. And if you knew anything about my channel, you know that I have dozens of trolls who come to my fucking channel and try to convince me of one thing or another because they know that I'm a little bit salty about having had to leave Los Angeles.
Good night, Bill Loney. Thank you for everything. Sweet dreams, sweet prince. Oh, I stopped on. Oh, nice. It did stop on that face. All right. So, yeah. So, again, Nick, I'm sorry. Listen, I worked with the great mastodon from the Rocky Mountains known as Big Van Vader. And you know what? I wish I never did work with him. But there was a time when I did promise him, all these things based on a Kickstarter project. And he didn't really care. And that's when I realized it's because his whole life, he worked with promoters and other people who would say, we're going to make so much money on this next thing, or you're going to be a superstar after we do this thing. And so many things have failed. I understand that you have been approached by other trolls, as you call them, but I am being serious. And when I say that we can at least do a show together and have Chrissie Mayr on so that I can fulfill your dream of meeting Chrissie Mayr. And hopefully we can even work on, workshopping and constructing your first ever stand-up joke. And we'll go from there. All right. We just have to start, movement is the lubricant. You got to get up. You got to start moving. You got to get things going. You can't just sit around and say, I should do this and I should do that. You just got to fucking do it. Do you know how long I watched videos from other dabblers and I was like, oh man, I should do that. Or oh, man, I should have thought of that. It wasn't until I actually started doing things that people paid attention.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Look at this. We have a talking piece of corn here. He blew up the internet last week. You have no idea the celebrity status that is with us right now.
Pop, pop.
Speaking of celebrities that are with us, we got a super chat from one.
Well. Look who it is crawling back.
Their fake money.
Yeah, with your fake money. I have a new produce identifying, gender identifying dabbler now, Cardiff. Your stock has plummeted while Cardiff or Corndiff, what the fuck are your names? Corndiff stock is on the rise. And I also sent you an invite in Twitter, so you're lying. And thank you for $7 Canadian. You easily could have just wrote 2. Someone likes me. Thank you for the $6.99 California money. I stopped saying California money because Chad Zumach stole that from me. I also stopped doing the steel toe goal thing because Chad stole that from me. Did anyone else notice that?
I did notice that.
I was the first one to start saying, hey, our goal today is $35,000 and then playing the train music. Now he's doing it. And I maybe he called it California money before I did, but I don't know. I just there's so much thievery in the
great minds.
Dabbleverse. Great minds. Yes, exactly. What's your credit card number, Corndiff? Give it to me.
I mean, I don't think anybody could be surprised Chad's stealing anything. So
the hype train's kind of funny though. It's funny to watch it. Hype train. Donate.
He goes on for a while too.
Here you go. And then he's like wounded. He's not even like gassed. It's like someone shot him in the chest, and he's got a sucking, gaping wound or whatever.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny though, Sabella.
He's talking about Sabella.
Around for the rest.
I am gonna be hanging around.
He's gonna be hanging around for the rest of his fucking life. He's gonna be hanging around. He's gonna be hanging around. He's gonna be hanging around.
Holy shit!
Like,
he's gonna
like a fucking mole on my butt cheek.
All right, that's a joke.
Somebody's gonna say it's like somebody sees a fucking mole on their butt cheek and they're like, why doesn't that thing go away? And again, here it's so obvious that Cordiff is John. It's so obvious. It's like as soon as he leaves, somebody else comes in and they're specifically looking for whatever.
So wait.
No one cares. No one cares.
Now he thinks Corndiff is John?
No, so Cordiff Natural Gas showed up at some point because he heard that I was in there. So he was going, hey, did I miss John? Because eventually I gave up and I left. But then Cordiff came in and was like, hey, I heard Stuttering John was in here. I'm a big fan. So then someone messaged me and said, hey, Cordiff is in the chat, in Nick Bravo's chat. You should go in there and confront him because I have a restraining order against Cordiff because he's been stalking me. And I didn't know that Nick and Cordiff were tight. So, I mean, this guy's been trolling me.
So does he now think that Cordiff is one of your sock accounts?
No, I think he just, yes, he thinks I have time to make an account and a whole identity of a potato. Like, it's insane. But yes, he thinks now I'm Cordiff, even though I've gone off and done my own thing. Eventually I come back because someone told me Cordiff was in there, and I've been trying to get some money from him because he owes me for back property damage. But I do have a restraining order against him. So I don't appreciate him going into Nick Bravo's chat and going, hey, is Stuttering John here? And, Nick just thinks it's funny. It's all funny. That's the thing. And Chad does this too. It's all funny when it's happening to someone else. But then when it's happening to you, it's not so funny anymore, is it? Unfucking believable. I think that was the end of the clip. All right, we only have like 3 more, I promise. Thank you everybody for our Nick Bravo showcase. But
Cheers.
yeah, cheers. Wrong button.
Cheers.
When you get somebody showing up in a Mexican wrestler's mask,
Yes.
blowing that much smoke up your bunghole,
See, that was funny.
you know, it's
Bunghole is a funny
it's a
word.
little amusing. And I may indeed do a video.
Yes. I've inspired him to do a video about what? I have no fucking clue. But if I can inspire one person to get off their ass and create something, I feel like I have done the Lord's work. What say you, piece of corn?
Agreed.
All right, everybody. I hate to ruin the fun, but this is the last clip. Clip number 33. This has been quite the marathon, and I really appreciate you all getting in there. And hopefully you can appreciate the wonder that is Nick Bravo. And please go over to Nick Bravo's YouTube and subscribe. Can someone find out what it is or put it in the chat, OJ, if you will? Because there are a few Nick Bravos. Nick Bravo is not a unique name. So there are a few. Oh, thank you, Kinky Loco. Kinky Loco. Heart of the Rebel 666.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. So heavy, only the devil can lift it.
Fuck yeah.
I don't think he has a livelihood.
Oh, this is him talking about me, John, again.
I don't think he has a livelihood.
How dare you? I'm a teacher now, you son of a bitch.
Have.
Oh, wait, I should have said that.
Like his life now, his personal life. It's just he lives in, according to Wikipedia, he lives in
No, New Mexico.
Well, wait a minute. No, that's old news.
Oh, Canoga Park.
Now, apparently he's single,
Yeah.
which would explain some things. So he's a 60-year-old single man living in Canoga Park, probably in some rent by the week motel type thing.
Close.
Which is fine.
I think it's a motel that they turned into an apartment complex, but close. What were you going to say, Corndiff? Oh, I thought you were going to say something. Sorry.
We all fall on hard times.
Yes, we do. Thank you for understanding that, Nick. So that's basically it. So Nick, took some joy out of telling the world that I'm Stuttering John. So now you all know I'm Stuttering John from Canoga Park, formerly of the Howard Stern Show, the Jay Leno announcer, but big deal. I had a podcast, and I was the head writer of the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast. But anyway, I think we have really, really made some headway here, and we've gotten some stuff done. It seems like we might be able to get Nick on a show, and hopefully we can get Chrissie on a show, and we can make his dreams come true.
I think that would be awesome.
Jennifer Shoulders, thank you for the $2 super chat. He does have a Chip Chipperson vibe.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. Stone Cold Steve autism. But yeah, Nick is great. And again, I'm a big fan of Nick. I love you, Nick. Nick talks about his autism all the time. That wasn't a shot. I think you should go with that angle and be Stone Cold Steve autism. But what do I know? I don't know anything. Corndiff, thank you so much for being a guest tonight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Absolutely. What do you want to plug anything?
Just YouTube, Twitter. You can find me on corndiff.com or, like I said, or zoomock.com also.
If there's anybody out there listening that's never heard Corn Diff or any of the stuff he does, just type that name that you see.
Do you guys
CORNDIFF, and you'll find he just started doing. He's got you got 4 interviews out now.
Yes,
there's some pretty big people in our universe. So I highly recommend going to check out his stuff.
Just having fun with it.
Yeah, no, you were doing awesome. You should get Chiasano. That would be a big interview.
Yeah,
might work on that. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Now, were you a Stern fan back in the day?
O&A fan. Yeah.
Oh, O&A fan. Okay. Did you listen to Stern at all?
No.
Interesting.
I think my first interaction with this Dabbleverse was from Anthony Cumia's network and seeing Stuttering John on there.
And obviously you had known who Stuttering John was, but you'd never really seen anything.
No, I had never even heard of him.
Are you serious?
Never. Had no idea.
How long did you listen to O&A for?
It feels like it was around right after they got on. I mean, I had them when they were on XM.
Right. Okay.
Before Sirius, before the merger.
Sure.
So I don't know how many years ago that was, but
when they started, 2004, I think.
Around, 4 or 5 around there.
I think it was.
It may have been before 2004 because they were on. I believe weren't they on before Howard on the satellite?
Yeah, but Howard wasn't on Sirius until 2006. That's why I think it was like 2004, because they were fired after. It was well after 9/11.
Okay.
So they definitely went into 2002, and then I think they still had about 2 years on their contract because they just hung around and did nothing for 2 years when they got fired from WNEW. Hey, do you guys want to hang out and watch Cordiff on Opie, or do you got to go? You have to go,
I
Cordiff?
got time. I'd love to do that.
Got plenty of time. I can call out from work if I need to.
Are you serious? Yes, call out from work. Tell them you have to go on some idiot show dressed up as a piece of corn and talk to a shock jock radio guy or review. I want you to be completely honest with your work and tell them why you can't work.
Are you serious? And literal.
Yes, and literal. But you can hang out.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay, then let's watch. Let's watch. Do you mind? Let's
go for it. That'd be great.
Can I ask you some questions?
Anytime, any chance I can see the Opie smile, that's a chance I'll take.
100%. All right, we're gonna watch Opie meets Corndiff and loved it, and that is from Opie's
Corndiff. What's going
own YouTube title.
Yeah, that blew my mind how kind he was with the titling of it.
Sure, and now you have to give Opie credit because I don't know if he's seen any of the other Dabble stuff with Cardiff or even my live action potato who watches the sunrise, my friend Cordiff. But Opie was a little hesitant at the beginning, but he opens up right away.
Corndiff, what's going on, brother?
Hello, sir. How are you today?
You got to explain the corn thing.
We grow in fields.
That's perfect.
We're not that rare.
I'll be honest with you, Corndiff.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're a supporter. I don't know if you're a hater. I don't know if you're a troll. I don't know if this is a bit. I have no idea, but you definitely piqued my interest, Corndiff.
Well, I'll tell you, Obi, I am a fan of yours. I am a fan of yours. I do like to give people grief on the internet sometimes, but it's all in good humor. But no, I'm an old school Opie and Anthony fan.
Are you who are you affiliated with?
Nobody. I'm just a corn in the field. keeping it real.
Why?
I like that. Who are you affiliated with? That's what makes me think that Opie does watch all this stuff, because he must know there are different sectors of groups. Are you in the steel toe camp? Are you in the MLC camp? Are you in the WATP camp? Are you in the potato camp? This is awesome.
and he's just it seems very untrusting. So I was worried how this was gonna go still. But
me too. I literally thought there was gonna be a point where he just went, I'm sick of all of you picking on me and making, I've done so much. Do you know who I am? But yeah, no, he went with it. So big ups to Opie.
Definitely.
Why did you choose corn?
There's another guy that took the potato idea, so I had to go with corn, and I made it work. I'm trying to own it, make it my own.
You're definitely owning it. So you wanted to be a potato, but someone beat you to the potato?
Well, no, I didn't have anything in mind really. It's just the potato is a better filter, but no, corn's great. Love the corn.
No, you gotta stick with the corn, man. Look, we love corn. We love the corn.
Yeah, wheat diff. Hello, sir.
We love.
Now
the
wait
corn.
a minute. I gotta say something here.
Who's wheat diff?
Wheat diff.
Who's wheat diff?
So Cardiff took issue with that little part of the show where he feels he didn't get proper respect from Corn Diff. I was wondering if Corn Diff had spoken to Cardiff since then, and if you guys made up.
I have not. I've not spoken to him. I saw a cease and desist somewhere. I can't remember where, but
he hates you now. He hates you. He told me.
I mean, I've never been invited on to anything of his.
Yeah, he's a dick.
So I didn't, not really affiliated. Just
you're a lone produce identifying produce gender identifying dabbler. Produce gender PGID, a produce gender identifying dabbler. Yeah. We have 3 that we know of. However, there are other ones that I've heard of. We just heard of Wheat Diff. Does anyone know who Wheat Diff is?
Wheat Diff Solar, I think, what was his
really
full Christian name?
Wheat Diff Solar, okay. Yeah. And then Gino has been going on about a strawberry, but I don't know if he's making that up. And I
don't know of a strawberry one.
Okay, he's mentioned it twice. I heard him mention it on Jake Hudson's show, and I heard when Jake Hudson had Bob Levy and Gino on, he mentioned that there's a strawberry who was asking him to do a show, and then he also mentioned it when he did the sports show at Steel Toe. He mentioned the strawberry again. But I can't find anyone else who knows about the strawberry's existence.
Yeah,
maybe Gino was high on crack and he was confusing it with the strawberries. Anyway,
maybe Gino. It could be. But okay, yeah, PGID, produce gender identifying dabblers. I like that.
And look, John Courts, who I just had on, he's like, I'm effing dying. He loves the corn.
Well, good.
Please send me a link next time Opie sends out a link, because I need to be a part of this. I need to get on this.
Will do.
Because like I said, Opie is Cordiff's mother, and I would love to have an emotional reunion with them, because I have a feeling Opie has no idea he is Cordiff's mother. So to get them together would be tremendous.
So he hasn't really set a cadence for those sending out the links, those types of streams. But I was on the day after this one, and he said he's going to try to space them out. So I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see how soon he gets back on.
I think that's smart, and I think it'll be only a matter of time before he goes, "Oh, I'll make this a Patreon only thing," But yeah, I think it's wise to space it out. That's what we like to do here on BeDabblin Live. Sometimes we like to space out our guests and all that kind of stuff. I forgive me if I'm wrong, Corn Diff, but I believe your first visual appearance was on my show with Lorenzo.
You're right. You're right.
Right? You just hopped on.
I forget what the circumstances, but yeah, I think you're right.
I think I was alone. I don't even know if Lorenzo was on.
Was it a test stream that you were doing?
It might have been a test. I might have been trying to test something, but I think I aired it. But I remember I put the link in the thing, and you were like the first person to do it. And I was like, wait, who's this corn guy? And then, and I really do believe that I was the first one to have you on. So, and you haven't been on since then. So that's what I like to do. I like to space out guests. Carlos Danger was supposed to be last week, but I got sick and then I forgot. So I'm sorry, Carlos. You'll be next. Next, BeDabblin Live. Carlos Danger will be my guest. All right, let's keep going. This is great. I really enjoyed this, and I haven't watched it more than that one time, so I'm enjoying watching it again.
Jump on a lot of my stuff, which I greatly appreciate. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what to think of you, but I'm glad I got you on my live stream. I was gonna turn this off, but
Thank you for having me.
this just made my afternoon. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mine too.
Could you move around as the corn again?
Goes way back.
I don't know
Gotta
why.
put on a show.
I don't know why I find it funny. Where are you,
move.
Corn Diff?
Just a field behind. There's a backstory, but it's not worth it. Trust me.
How do people find you? It's just Corn Diff on the YouTube.
Yeah, and if you go to corndiff.com, it's just a link tree page. It's got all my contact information on there. So, or Zoomock.com. If you go to Zoomock.com, it literally goes to my link tree. So
we had to do that after
Why?
this.
Maybe that's why he's mad.
no. That was after he lost his shit on me. Then I named a star after him. It's a dying star in a galaxy that you can't see anymore, but I did name a star after him. And then I bought Zoomock.com.
Okay.
Well, I'm not really. I have no problem with him. He just kind of pissed me off. He lost his. He got mad at me.
So that's amazing. I knew you bought a star and named it after Chad, but I didn't realize it was like some shit star that died.
No, you can't see it anymore. It's long gone.
What a racket! What a fucking grift! We should be covering the name of star people. Well, like they could just say there. Oh yeah, you have a star here. It was there 20 years ago, but it's fucking gone now.
I got the idea of that from Cardiff Electric, actually, because didn't I get you a Shoe Nice 22 cameo?
You did. You got me a Shoe Nice cameo.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
And Cardiff commented on that and said that the only thing more, I think, worthless than that would be if someone named a star after them. So that's what made me think I have to name a star after
That's fantastic. I also love the way Corndiff smiles at himself on the video like Ray DeVito.
Okay. You're just a corn. I think I would be mad at you if you named a dying star after me in a galaxy that's no longer really something we could see. I think that would bother me.
Well, I would never do that, Opie. Never.
Okay, I appreciate that.
He was just mouthing the words.
Where are you at with popcorn? That's a very good comment there.
I actually am okay with it.
Just like Ray DeVito.
There's too much of us, and we need to start thinning the herd.
And I don't think the popcorn kernels come from the corn we eat or something like that, right? Isn't popcorn a special type of corn? Am I right on that?
You'll have no idea. You're probably right.
Well, you do your research.
That's a great thing too. It's like Opie's throwing out all these corn facts at you, and you're like, I don't fucking know. This is the only filter that was available. I don't give a shit about corn.
I didn't think this through that much, man.
He just thinks you're like a super mega fan of corn. Like you told him, you're like, this is the only filter I can find. Are there other filters? Like, have you seen, or like, I don't even know how you found. I don't want to blow up your spot. I don't want
I
everyone
don't
having
give a shit.
vegetable filters.
There's plenty of other filters. There's there's none of them are really that great though. This one kind of captures the motion pretty good, but the potato has a lot more articulation in the facial features.
Are there other produce filters though?
I've got a road cone. It's not produce, but I have a road cone. It's orange, kind of like an orange.
You can call it a carrot, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. That's hilarious. No, because my friend was like, how do I get in on all this? I was like, I don't know. Find a filter that makes you a tomato, come up with a clever name, and then put waterworks at the end of it, and people will start fucking paying attention to you. All right. It's fucking hilarious.
Search on corn?
No, I didn't pay it, and not so much into the science of it all, but
no, basic facts. I'm not talking science. If you're going to be a corn character on the internet, wouldn't you just like look up fun facts about corn? I'm going to do it right now.
He's right.
Son of a bitch.
But here's the thing, Opie, I'm not a corn character. I am a corn.
Yeah, I understand that, but you should know some fun facts about corn. Hold on.
Obviously.
You ain't leaving until I
Thank you.
give you some fun facts
Not
about corn, okay?
It's not a bit, Opie. It's not a
All
bit.
right.
It's not a bit.
Top 7 facts about corn. One of the
It's
world's
not a
most famous staple foods, sir.
It is.
Corn comes from what country?
Mexico.
How do you know that?
I'm corn. I mean, I know a little bit.
Corn is also called
Maize.
2 for 2.
It's true.
Corn is a vegetable, fruit, and grain. Did you know that?
I've never heard corn referred to as a fruit before.
I didn't know that either.
Jennifer Shoulders, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. I've been saying, well, I would never do that for days. Thank you so much. It's funny. Yeah, no, this is hilarious. Let's keep going.
No, but does that count against me if I just admit that I didn't know it?
What's the world record for a corn plant?
This is shocking.
What, in like height? Yeah. Or
Yeah.
the longest? 12 foot.
48 feet. These corn facts stink.
How could a corn stalk be 48 feet? That's pretty insane.
I don't.
Yeah, it really is. I'm trying to imagine that myself. I can't even imagine a piece of corn that big.
I feel like all the corn would weigh it down. Or corn stalks.
Like it had to grow like on the ground, right? Like laying down or something. It
Yeah.
couldn't have gone straight up.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I don't know. Are corn stalks like strong? I don't know
Maybe
anything
it
about
grew
corn.
in the city next to a building that was tall.
Sure. Or as a mural that they painted on the side of a building.
Yeah.
All right. So Opie's about to abandon the corn facts.
That's a corn vine. That's insane.
It is insane. I mean, if you're looking up fun facts about corn on the internet, you'd think they would be facts, but also fun. There was nothing fun about those.
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
No.
Someone's saying this is great. I don't know if they're being sarcastic. I have no idea, but that's okay.
That's
I've just
okay.
been obsessed with corn dip because every time I turn on a live stream, some days I turn on, I premiere videos on YouTube. There's 10 of us in there. Let's be honest with each other, but you're one of them.
I keep the phone on me.
All right. I'm
Sometimes
gonna add Ron to this. Ron.
Oh, this is the worst.
Hello. This is the best.
What's going on, Ron? You're on with corn dip.
Ron's the best.
He's an internet sensation.
Shut your TV, Ron.
Ron gives zero
Ron,
shit.
you got the TV on. What are you?
I know.
What are you watching?
I don't know. Nothing.
No idea.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just watching you.
Yeah, but you're watching me with the TV on. I'm trying to have a conversation with the corn.
Opie should have just immediately dropped this guy. He had gold going with you. And immediately when he realized that Ron was just watching Wheel of Fortune while watching you guys, he should have just immediately dropped him. That's my only critique. Otherwise, Opie was fantastic. You guys killed it. I forgot about Ron. This was a surprise to me right now. I totally forgot about this, like, just pile of blah.
Ron's legendary.
Is he?
Sports.
What?
Sports.
Sports?
It's Cowboys jersey.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, I've never seen this guy. I didn't know if he was an Opie regular, but
Where are you from, brother?
Bedford, Mass.
Oh, you're from Mass?
he's even watching the TV. You could see his eyes. They were looking over at the TV, but he's like, I'm just watching you guys.
Yeah, I still listen to you all the time.
At WAF, the only station that really rocks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're asking you to put a little effort into your screen time there, Ron.
Yeah, this is excited I get. This is what I do.
I am doing this bit every day. All right. I got to get back to corn, though, Ron. I got to get back to him. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye, Ron.
All right. There
Take it
goes
easy.
Ron.
I'm waving Ron.
What'd you think of Ron,
Hi,
corn dip?
Ron.
He seems to really enjoy the program that he's watching.
He's a
So
Cowboys
good.
fan.
And
though.
I noticed that too.
You
So
saw
that's
that, right?
Sports. Yeah.
Are we on the same page that the Cowboys are like, not a team to follow?
Ron seems oblivious to the
I
world
don't
around
follow
him.
them. I can say that.
They're not America's team. Let's be honest with each other. They're not even close to America's team.
Agreed.
Oh, corn expressions are funny. Trevor Myers is one of our regulars. He likes your expressions.
Well, thank you, Trevor Myers. Hello.
Did you see my glass, corn diff?
No. Show me.
Check that out.
What? Cabbages, condoms?
Cabbages and condoms.
Oh, cabbages? No.
It's
okay.
a restaurant in Thailand.
Ooh.
Wait, can I
like
do that right?
Yeah, it's right. It's perfect.
So,
Framed
all right.
up.
Doesn't Opie have people send him mugs and stuff? Or something like that?
I don't know. I haven't caught that if he does.
Okay, I thought, because I know he's shown mugs at other times, like weird mugs that he has, and I thought he had people sending him mugs, but I could be totally wrong. All right, let's keep going.
Line that up good for you?
You did. I read it all. I like it. That's a good glass. I like odd glasses like that.
You know damn well, right, that I'm going to take an edible and I'm going to have you on and we're going to have the time of our lives. You understand this is going to happen now, right?
Let us do it. Yes.
You don't have to do the edible. Trust me on that. You're good.
I will.
This is insane.
You're good. Corn's voice is strangely relaxing is coming in.
Thank you, D-Man 69.
You like the D-Man 69?
Sure. Yeah, it's got SpongeBob in his picture. He's cool.
All right. Anything else to add, Corn Diff?
No, sir. Just thank you for having me on. Big fan,
away.
and hope to see more of these streams. This is nice.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, please, if I put that link on Twitter again, you click on it. Okay, sir?
Will do. Thank you.
That's pretty incredible.
And I'll send it to El Horrible. Also.
Yeah, that was really, really cool.
Dude, you are in. You are going to be Opie's next co-host, which means you're inevitably about to die soon.
Oh, yeah.
The Black Widow of podcasting.
Oh, God.
Greg, Opie, Opster, Brother Man Hughes. But what's odd is this is exactly how he found Anthony. Anthony was disguised as a brownie. And he
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did that.
Tell me more about this.
He did he did a parody song of OJ, and he you had to do it in real life, but he painted his face brown so that he looked like a brownie. And that's why we did the song. And then Opie saw it and, hey, be quiet up there. Opie saw it and said, hey, this guy's really funny. He should come in and do my show. This is exactly how Opie found Anthony. Opie and Corn Diff in the morning. This is going to happen.
Oh, well, one can dream, right?
Congratulations, my friend. You did tremendous. Yes. Everyone go subscribe to Corndiff, youtube.com/@Corndiff. Is that it?
Yes.
All right. And then twitter.com is, I believe, also just Corndiff.
Correct.
All right, dude. Thank you. I know I sent you this link this afternoon, last minute, but I really appreciate you taking the time to come out.
Oh, man.
Hang with
blast.
us.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anytime you want to come on, just let me know. OJ, you are the man. You let people know where they can find you, sir.
Well, when they can't find me here, you can find me at Obnoxious John on both YouTube and Twitter.
That's it, guys. We are done. Thank you all for hanging out with us, and especially keeping the numbers pretty consistent and steady all through the Uncle Rico show. We really appreciate you guys choosing to hang out with us. I didn't intentionally go up against them. It's just I do these things when I find the time. I am at BeDabbler on YouTube and Twitter, and just hit the bell because I don't have a set schedule yet. I tried, but I couldn't even follow it the second week because my life is just too crazy, and I apologize. I'm not at the point where I can give up everything to do this on a set schedule. I kind of have to fit it in when I can. And yes, thank you, Corndiff. Thanks, everyone. And till next time, everybody, be dabbling.
Hello, everyone. This is your favorite world-famous host, Stuttering John. Thanks for watching BeDabblin Live with El Horrible. Leave him a voicemail anytime, and we'll play it on the show. 973-440-9770. Follow at El Horrible on Twitter at BeDabbler. Follow OJ on Twitter at Obnoxious John. Till next time, BeDabblin.
Yeah!